Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to episode 2 of Chilling with the Char, here with your host as always, Dobbs900, aka the Exploder. Now, if you're not used to what Chilling with the Char is about, it is a simple show where, whilst we're all enjoying some Guild Wars 2 gameplay, we will either be talking about a topic relating to Guild Wars 2, whether it be races, whether it be professions, whether it be anything to do with crafting or balancing PvE, PvP, what we world, and any of that crap, as well as anything else within the games industry today. Now, last time, since it was the first installment, it was just a simple installment telling you guys about my personal enjoyment playing as the Char so far in Guild Wars 2. This installment is going to be a little bit more different. Whilst this time around, I'm going to be bringing up the topic of Guild Wars 2 versus World of Warcraft. Now, I know what you guys are instantly thinking. Why the hell should we compare Guild Wars 2 to World of Warcraft? And the reason is as simple as this. Because people are talking about it. You go onto your server, there is a likely chance that sometime whilst you're playing, it might not be that day, it might not be the day you're watching the video now, but there has been or will be one time when someone in the map chat will bring up the dispute of Guild Wars versus World of Warcraft. Why? Because they want to know other people's opinions and they want to vent their opinions to the masses. Now, let me give you an example. I was playing Guild Wars 2 first week of its release. I think it was actually the second day that I was fully playing Guild Wars 2. I'm on there with my Char, just simply gaining some hearts, finding the points of interest, finding the vistas, finding all those little nooks and crannies just to get the explorations done. As normal. And as that was happening, on the map chat, it was nothing but a massive argument saying Guild Wars is better than World of Warcraft, World of Warcraft is better than Guild Wars. And I'm just looking at it and I'm thinking, why the hell are we disputing two different games against one another whilst we're in-game? My complaint is that you've got people saying that World of Warcraft is better than Guild Wars 2. Okay, that's your opinion. By all means, you're allowed to say what your opinion is. I'm not saying don't vent out your opinion. By all means, say what your opinion is. The problem is that if you think World of Warcraft is better than Guild Wars 2, then doesn't that technically mean you have wasted $60 or £40 or whatever amount of money you have paid buying a game that has been hyped? You can't say it hasn't been hyped up because it has been hyped up. And you bought a game that's been hyped and you are not satisfied with your product. I don't know about you guys, whether it's a PC title, PS3 title, Xbox 360 title, or even a Wii title. I don't care what title it is. If I don't like it, I get rid of it. I sell it, I get my money back, I buy something I do like. Because that's me. If I don't like a product, I would say why I don't like the product, but then I would switch it out for a product that I would like, or something else that I would like. If you don't like the game, why don't you get yourself some sweets or something? At least they would taste better than the experience that you had. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, maybe not, but that's at least my opinion on the matter. Back to the whole World of Warcraft, Guild Wars 2 big debate. There's been a lot of people just spreading the shit, saying that, for example, I was reading some of the arguments happening in map chat one day, and I was absolutely shocked when some people were saying that, for example, World of Warcraft has the better raiding system. That's because World of Warcraft has a raiding system, and Guild Wars 2 does not. They were saying World of Warcraft has races that has more typical races. Yes, Guild Wars 2 has the humans, but Guild Wars 2 doesn't have elves, dwarves, gnomes, orcs, your stereotypical mythical creatures. Yeah, they don't. They have their own kind. They're trying to be more original. And they're trying to be different to World of Warcraft. They're also saying that, well, World of Warcraft has the more dominant PvP landscape. You could just go on to PvP when you hit, I think it's what, level 10, level 15, level 20? I forget, it's been a while since I played World of Warcraft, I do apologise. But, yeah, you could just go in at that level, you can start having some fun, kicking people's asses, it's all well and good. But there is one big flaw with the World of Warcraft PvP in comparison to the PvP in Guild Wars 2. The PvP in Guild Wars 2 tries to make it so that everyone is on a plain playing field from as soon as they click that PvP button. As soon as they go into PvP, everyone's level 80, everyone has high spec equipment that you can switch out on the fly to whatever you prefer. So if you want to be more tanky, you can switch out to more tanky equipment. If you want to be more damage dealing, you can switch out to that. If you want to use melee weapons, you want to use ranged weapons, you want to dual wield weapons, you know what I'm saying? It's all up for you to decide where your playstyle is in the end of the day. It's not forcing you to, for example, go into a PvP game as a level 25 Blood Elf, for example. Go into a PvP match as a level 25 Blood Elf and you get your ass handed to by level 85 Orcs and all these other guys that are level 85 that have been playing PvP for God knows how long. You don't have all your spells yet. These guys have every single spell in the book and more. You don't have your high level equipment yet. These guys have equipment pouring out of their noses. You go out on a map that you've never played on before. These guys have played on this map so many times, they can play the entire PvP match with their eyes closed and with their feet. How balanced is that? This is a big flaw, and the one thing that I did not like about World of Warcraft that caused me to give it up in the end. The fact that, well, it was a lot of things. It had to also do with Cataclysm changing the landscape of the game and making it easier as well. Guild Wars 2 has the natural challenge curve that I also like. It rewards you for being skillful, rewards you for being an environmentalist and checking everything that the world has to offer. It praises you from going to one starting area to another by still giving you things to do. It doesn't hinder you, it doesn't say you can't do this, it doesn't say we don't recommend you do this, it simply says here's your character, here's your profession, go wild. Whatever you want to do, you friggin' do it. I like that, I think that's great. And I think, quite frankly, this whole argument with World of Warcraft versus Guild Wars 2 is completely and utterly bullshit. Because, quite frankly, World of Warcraft has their target audience, which I personally think is the people that are just looking for an easier MMO to start themselves off, while Guild Wars 2 is a much better developed MMO, but quite frankly, is suited for the people that are either experienced in MMOs, or people that are interested in MMOs and want to have a fully fledged experience from as soon as they click that login button. But this is my own personal opinion. That's what this show is all about. It's all about opinion and what you guys think of my opinion on any matter. So by all means, if you have an opinion on this World of Warcraft versus Guild Wars 2 debate, leave your comments in the comment section below. It will be great to see what you guys have to say. And along with that, that is the end of this installment of Chilling with the Char. Now, if you guys want to get involved with the show and send in your questions, it's as simple as this. If you want to send in your topics for the show, either leave a comment in the comment section below with the hashtag #ChillWithTheChar so that I know that is a question you want brought up on the show. If you're on Google+, just hit me up on Google+. If you're on Twitter, send me a tweet on Twitter, or you just use the hashtag #ChillWithTheChar. Hook me up on Facebook as well, on my Facebook page, by leaving a Chill with the Char question on there, also using the hashtag. Or just PM me here on YouTube and just say, I have a query, Chill with the Char. Simple as that. Get involved. I'll see you guys next week for another installment of Chilling with the Char. Until then, guys, I'm Thomas900, aka the Exploder. And you guys have been chilling with the Char.